My name is Mike Starnes. I've been a diabetic since my mid-40s, and I'm 58 now. And throughout my history with doctors, they've only prescribed pills or shots, or they've really never explained to me what's caused my diabetes until I came to Dr. Clark. He's put me on the cleanse, which has helped me drop 20 pounds since March the 11th.
Fabulous.
And today is June the 29th. And I feel a lot better. I've got a lot more energy. My blood sugar is down. It's still not where it needs to be. I'm starting to add more foods back to my diet. And there's been a couple of foods that I can tell affect the way I feel and probably affect my blood sugar that I know now to stay away from. And it's just been a great success so far.
Mike, did anyone ever teach you before about what foods to avoid and what foods you could eat?
No, all the doctors I went to tried to send me to a dietitian, and all the dietitian would tell me is what foods to eat, nothing to avoid, and
yeah.
The proportions. That's about it.
And how'd that work? Did that ever work for you?
No.
No. And before, you and I were talking, you remember one of the things that we talked about was finding the cause of the problem. And there are type 1 and type 2 diabetics. And we ran the test on you and found out that you were not a type 1. Have you ever had that test run before?
No, none of the doctors ever run any kind of a blood test other than to tell me what my blood count, the sugar count was, and triglycerides and things like that, but nobody ever told me I was specifically a type 1 or type 2, which the test showed that I'm a type 2 diabetic.
Yeah, and that matters because of the type of treatment that you need to have in order to control it. That's what we're working on right now. Do you feel like just in the last 3 months what you've done now after being almost 20 years or so as a diabetic, do you feel like you have more information, more control now to be able to manage this and control this for the rest of your life?
Yes, I've gotten more information and learned more in the last 2.5 months than I have in the past 10 years.
Great. Well, that's what we want, and I know we're not done, but you're off to a good start, my friend.
Good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.